Okay, we're back. So I got this thing set up, and it's in kind of like quick and dirty mode at the moment. So you can hopefully see it. The cool part is, you know, it does cover your mirror. And then, actually, if you had to use it as a mirror, like say you're shining it back there like that, that's kind of washing out your screen pretty bad. So you probably don't want to do that unless something weird happens and like the thing breaks. You can still use it as a mirror. I hope you guys can see it because it looks really good to me. As far as you can see, this is the backup camera we got on here right now. Or you can just leave it in that mode. That's reverse. So it'll record actually front and reverse simultaneously. Okay, just hit record right there. You can even click this other button that records voice or sound. So I guess if you're talking and saying things that you want to be recorded for the police, you can switch between the front view. There's the front view right there, and the back view, and then there's also picture in a picture. So now you've got your front view, but your back view is still up here in the corner. I hope you can see it because this thing is trying to like lose focus constantly, but it's a really neat system. Now it's big, but you can see, look, I'm clearing my my sun visor. Now on this other side, it's probably, yeah, it cleared too. Okay, so that's cool. Okay, there's no problem with the sun visors. That's awesome, because I've had other ones in the past that didn't do a dash cam function, and they were actually bigger and fatter, and they hit the sun visors. These ones do not. Okay, so you want to kind of turn it so it's facing towards you, like I'm seeing it here. And then as you're going down the road, it will record. You can set it to record 3 minutes or 5 minutes, and then it will just loop. So if you push this button down here, M, that's your menu. And look at this, it looks like some kind of crazy iPhone. I did have to put a memory card in it. I actually had a 32 gig memory card, so I went ahead and popped that in there. You can put as low, I think, as an 8 in there, which that would probably be plenty. Let me click on this playback and see if there's anything to play back. Yeah, it looks like it's like trying to play back what we were just looking at out of the front there. And it actually has date and time stamps on it and all that kind of stuff. So that's pretty cool. And you can change some settings here. That goes back to your DVR. This M button, this is menu. They have another button for settings. It's a touch screen, and the touch screen actually works pretty good. It's kind of ridiculous how good that the screen works. Like, I have another touch screen on my GPS that my wife like hates a lot because it doesn't work. And this thing, it was way cheaper than my GPS, and the touch screen is working great. I'm sorry that the lettering is being blurry. I don't know why. Okay, I'm trying to make it focus, but it's probably something. There it goes. Something to do with the reflectiveness of it. So you can see all these different things. You have LCD backlight. That has to do with how long it stays on, I guess, after the electricity turns off, after the car turns off. You'd want to have it rigged up so that when you turned off the vehicle, you know, it was wired in so that the power would shut off to it, because it actually senses when the car turns off and on, then it turns this thing on and off, and also starts recording automatically. When you shut it off, it'll like record for a few seconds and then turn off. It has this thing, parking guard, that helps when you park. If it feels a shock or something, it'll record that. It has this thing called gravity sensing, which you're like, what is that? That's like another, if you feel some kind of a vibration or a shock, it'll actually save the video right around that. That's, I guess, is telling it that you had an accident. It has a thing that says license plate up here. You can actually input your license plate number into this unit, and then it'll actually watermark it over the video so that, you know, when you look at the video in the future, it has your license plate on the video itself. It has this thing called loop, which is basically just how many minutes of video it's going to record before it loops back around, and like it erases over. You see what I'm saying? Like, it'll erase over what you're doing. So let me just do that. That'll get rid of it. Okay. That has language, of course. You can pick English. Hopefully. Date and time. I already set that up. That was pretty easy. And then default setting. I guess you can just set everything back to its default settings. So I'm going to take this thing for a little spin here with the unit on, recording, and then when I get back I will download the video into the computer and see what it looks like. Alright, so that's where we're going to be back in a few minutes.